BREN Esports. And of course, I'm together here with TDZ. My name is Rob Luna. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, man. We had a very, quite a long break right there, but A-OK in total. This is a very exciting match we have stored for you today. We have BREN Esports against YG, Galacticus.
Yangon
Galacticus. There we go. Perfect.
Yes.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, after quite some time, we know that you already had your lunch, your popcorns already, your drinks already, but it's go time. We are already onto our third series, first game draft. We have BREN Esports playing on the blue side and YG playing on the red side.
Definitely. And well, I think we did have broadcasts this Yangon Galacticus in a different tournament, of course, the Racer Invitational. I think Royal Milk. I mean, I was thinking how they actually drafted because that was just 2 weeks ago, and I think Royal Milk is one of the key heroes here for Yangon Galacticus. Meanwhile, of course, BREN Esports, we were very familiar in the way they draft, the way they play as well. But don't get us wrong, this team they did actually won that tournament I'm mentioning earlier, the Racer C Invitational, and BREN Esports did won that specific tournament, and I'm not really sure if they did. If they fought against Yangon Galacticus. But one thing for BREN Esports that really works for them, TDC, is that before Fiu, he's actually going for the side lane heroes such as Atamus. But suddenly, they switch roles with the Rebo, and it really, really works out for them.
Yeah, I think that's actually one of the better traits. If you're going on a professional team, you need to be flexible. If ever your team recommends you to change roles, you just need to do it consistently. And I think that's one of the best traits of a pro player as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and as well, in regards of, I guess, for their switch, I think Fiu is the captain for the BREN Esports, and I also think that whenever you are a captain of a certain team, it's either you're a tank or you're a damage support, because you actually oversee the whole map. You do the shot calls, where and when you do make a team fight, take the team fights. But looking on the draft, wow, YSS is getting a ban in this specific match. Are they actually thinking that it was almost the same as Onyx Indonesia on the previous two series?
I think so. Well, I for sure BREN Esports saw or even watched the first two series earlier that we had, and for me, if I'm playing on the player's shoes right now, or maybe I'm a playing coach, I'll remove YSS for the first two bans that is available on my end. But then again, YSS is so more of a more stable marksman right now, because again, we've talked about this earlier, especially for all of you guys who just tuned in. YSS has been used for the whole first 3 games of our series today, and all of them are 100% win rate.
100% win rate just for today, of course. That was used by different. I think Anti-Mensch did use it on for Onyx Indonesia. But let's go back onto this game again. Rebo will be the one. So we have held the game for the very first match of Yangon Galacticus and BREN Esports, and I'm really excited on how the Hilda could be able to. This is the first match of still it's Aura on your screens, but this is YG versus BREN Esports, and they're going against DK. He will be. That was Uchiha DK. I was about to say, we see actually the ninja should be the Hayabusa, but Carl TZ gonna be the low on life. He's actually the Farsa on this match, and I thought he was the one to play the lane.
Wow. Action-packed games, ladies and gentlemen. We just had, well, less than 1 minute, and we already have 3 kills right here from both teams. And however, here in the middle lane, Uzumaki on this Esmeralda still trying to contest this blue buff. However, BREN Esports already saw that, and we will secure our blue buffs ourselves.
Yes, secure their blue buffs. But wow, I mean, I've been watching BREN Esports play, but this is going to be the first time. Well, I don't have any doubts against Fiu. He could be able to play even Fanny. He's been playing all types of roles. But we are often seeing the heroes for like this, for the league, of course, from Carl TZ. This is going to be very intriguing for me in terms of how they can be able to pull this up. But speaking of pull up, it's looked like the Kufra, who's actually under him, jumping in. The Selena will be there, but they will not be on time to steal the red buff for Fiu.
Indeed, as you can see, both heroes or two heroes from YG are trying to secure the red buff or try to steal the red buff away from Few because they knew and understand that we don't want to give or at least give this Ling a very good start because once he did, it will be easier for them to snowball. So it was a nice attempt, but unfortunately Few is really quick when it comes to positioning and they understand that there's a Kufra on the side of YG and there's a possibility for a steal or for a take from a Tyrant's Revenge.
Alright, but the Tyrant's Revenge is like what you're speaking, but the arrow will also connect to flat PC. Firaga armor is already down, but the flicker is available and a return kill. Hiccup will be the one to have his life dead, but flat PC still died on that specific skirmish, but still not finished. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going against Sam Uzumaki. Esmeralda is falling down. The Uchiha DK looks like the Ling is still eyeing here for Royal Milk.
And as you can see, once you get caught on the trap of BREN Esports, they're not gonna let you down. Even though you're way too fast, even though you're mobile, we need to secure this kill because you can see Few with his killing with the assassin killing spree emblem or talent rather. It is really easy for him to reach you out even after killing a hero here. So I guess BREN Esports really on a very good standing right now. Almost the 400 gold. Oh, however, here in the middle lane, Shine MT on his Hayabusa, getting that shadow kill on the hands of Lusty, but still, it's a tank. But however, here in the middle, on the turtle lane, Turtle taken by Ling.
That's a nice steal coming from Fiu, but looks like a YG doesn't want to leave here empty-handed because they would like to invade the purple buff here of the Ling. Will they be able to secure this one because the Feather Airstrike coming from Carl Tizzy will be zoning out the rest of Yangon Galacticus. But going in, they're going back as well now. It's very a messy team fight that looks like BREN Esports somehow are actually winning here, TDZ.
Yeah. And well, one of the good things that happened there was they really thought that they're able to secure the kill on Carl Tizzy. Well, Carl Tizzy did die, but however, Carl Tizzy bought a lot of time for his teammates. He used the flicker just in time on a very small HP, and that forces YG to separate. As you can see, it was a very, it is quite a messy team fight. YG got isolated, but that's the plan of BREN Esports. Try to separate them, and then try to pick them off one by one with the help of Few.
Yes, they really get separated in that specific part of the map. But Hiccup, once again, might be dying. The Selena taken down by the Hilda. And looks like they might be able to push this tier 1 turret onto the bottom lane. Falling Star Moon, hitting Flop TZ, but still very tanky. And that's going to be an... well, this... both of these heroes is just a stalemate onto the top lane. Meanwhile, Royal Milk forced to use the Cutter Inferno just to leave for the burst damage coming from Carl Tizzy.
That's true, and I completely agree. Oh, however, here in the middle lane, Tyrant's Revenge, or Tyrant's Rage rather, going for the Fatal Links. 3-man Fatal Links. Oh, the ultimate from the Ling there, almost catching 3. The damage still not enough though. Few still moving in, able to secure that kill. 3-4-0 exchange in favor of BREN Esports.
That's a perfect, almost seemed perfect Fatal Links into Temples of Blades of a Few. I mean, I think there was a 3-man knock-up from the Temples of Blade, and the damage is unbelievable. And I guess BREN Esports is actually outmaneuvering the rest of YG right now.
Yeah. Again, that setup from Lusty gave a lot of space for BREN Esports to secure another objective, which is the turtle. And I think there's no way that they can contest this one out. Maybe if they are way too fast. So fortunately, Esmeralda is not that fast yet. And that's another objective in favor of BREN Esports.
Yeah, well, the Esmeralda right now is just being a sustain on the side lane. But now slowly BREN Esports are taking tower after tower. They took down the bottom, now the middle lane. It's only a matter of time that they could be able to control such map. Now, Carl TC here already done with his Lightning Truncheon. I guess Few already is done with his Hepta-C. So that's going to be a huge power spike here going into the mid-game TDZ.
I completely agree. And
Oh, he's not going for Heptasis. He's actually going for Endless Battle.
for Endless Battle first, and then go for the Heptasis. So that's a big problem, especially for those all squishy heroes. Talking about Hayabusa and also the Selena, it will be easy for Few to dish out damage if he's able to secure that one out. And take note, it's just 6 minutes in, almost 7 minutes, and already with the Endless Battle here, Club TZ moving forward with his ultimate here. Uzumaki trying to do his best, trying to dish out damage on Few. Nice Fatal Links into one. Will it be enough though? I think the Kufra will go down in the hands of Carl TZ.
Yes, the Kufra did went down to Carl TZ, but a double kill. The Esmeralda will die as well. Now, all the tier 1 turrets for YG, the Yangon Galacticus, now they're on their demise. They're really falling down. The Selena is dying as well to Few. Now, all of the BREN Esports are diving in, even under the tier 2 turrets here of YG.
Goodness.
A mega kill for the Carl TZ. The TZ brothers is really doing it. It doesn't really matter who is using the link. This team could be able to dish out as much damage, depends on even with any role.
Yeah, man. That's how flexible BREN Esports are right now. Uchiha pumping up, charging up with the Tyrant's Rage. He will cancel it out. Uzumaki on a very tight spot there. And also the Feather Edge airstrike just to clear out the waves and also zone out the rest of YG here. And man, YG on a very tight spot now. BREN Esports with almost 7K net worth lead. What do they need to do for them to come back from this one?
It's going to be hard. I mean, they have here the Hayabusa. Hayabusa is like a hero that really works well if it actually gets a snowball. It's not. It has a huge difference in terms of the Link. The Link could be able to come back because he has this AoE. Regardless, he might be left out in terms of item. He could be able to come back into the late game. But for a Hayabusa, it's going to be hard. And also, the only one he could be able to kill, or at least the squishy hero for BREN Esports, is gonna be Carl TZ. But Carl TZ is so farm in this game, and he could be able to afford even a Winter Truncheon.
Indeed. Well, look at the items here of BREN Esports. Carl TZ going for the Holy Crystal after the after the Lightning Truncheon.
It doesn't really need, honestly, he doesn't really need to be defensive right now because I mean the damage coming from Shine is not enough to be able to kill him in one go. Besides, he also have this flicker. He could just flicker it into his teammate, go to even to Lusty, even to Rebo, those tanky heroes on his team, and share the damage from the shadow kill. So the Hayabusa is not gonna be the answer here for the side of YG. Probably what could happen in a perfect sense for them is that if they could be able to layer down their skill, Uchiha DK with a 3 or a 2 Tyrants Revenge to Rage, then somehow the Falling Starman will be there as well. Maybe, just maybe, they could be able to burst down Carl TZ or even Few.
Talking about bursting out here, Few moving forward, not afraid. Even with the tower, with the protection from the tower, is not afraid to move in. He understands that, yeah, okay, we will just give a little bit more space for Hilda here to push out the top lane. And now Carl TZ with the Holy Crystal, perfect placement. Oh my goodness.
It's like the Selena doesn't have a place to go there. I mean, if he moves forward, I mean, the Feather Airstrike was already waiting to where he was actually about to walk into, and Hiccup doesn't have any other options where to go. Now, the first Lord of the game looks like gonna be secured here by BREN Esports, and the Hilda here, Rebo, is very untouchable right now, TDZ.
Yeah, I completely agree here. Look at the, well, even Rebo, talking about Rebo here, man, it's the fighter of the century, even with the skin right there, just giving a lot of space for their core heroes to dish out damage, and then he can follow it up with his ultimate just to secure that kill. But BREN Esports, they're feeling it right now. They knew that there is no way. It's really difficult for YG to contest this tower takedown. Even moving forward here, Shine got baited in. Moving forward here for BREN Esports, Uchiha with the flicker out, trying to jump away from the rest of BREN Esports, but no, says Few. You will go down as well. Gear 3 turret has been taken out. Even the Feathered Airstrike almost clipping out the Selena. And also the Lord already marching into the middle lane. And this might be the end of YG's first game. However, Hiccup is still there, moving forward. Still trying to catch him out. Able to secure a kill on Few. 44 seconds in the sidelines. But YG again with the Feathered Airstrike, not giving any space for him to escape. And the Lord, BREN Esports might take this one down with the flashy style. Wipe out into a win. BREN Esports taking down game 1 of our 3rd series.
Yes, what a very stellar performance coming here for BREN Esports. I mean, I think Carl TZ, the Forza, did actually had 2 feathered airstrike and that specific clash. I mean, it already did cool